Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. He leaves this one for Howard. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The play clock's running down. They'll try to run for it with Howard. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Trubisky on first down. That's caught by Meredith right side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done. And
this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Marcus Wheaton was the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Trubisky will throw. Being chased out left. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Trubisky. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Did he say laddie or did he say lad? Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Reminder that coming up later tonight in the national window, we'll see the Giants travel out to Denver to take on the Broncos. And then tomorrow night, it's the Colts and Titans, an AFC South battle from Nashville.
Both of them have designs on winning that division.
He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, and now it's second down.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
He's going to sling this deep down. This is caught at the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there with his first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're backing, and he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looks pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Throwing here, Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Second down now after the pass completion. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're close get pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Chris Wormley in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The first sack of his NFL career. Now Trubisky to throw on second. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And avoids the contact by sliding. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On third down, Trubisky. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyus Bowser in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Here's Trubisky. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll escape to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
2nd and 10, it's Trubisky again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. Play action. Now Trubisky. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And he's brought down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Intentional running offense.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now they go screen, it's complete. And he is knocked down from the side at the 22-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hurry up, here we go. No, Jack, Patrick.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man, it's right. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Bears. Again, it's Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Watch it now, Barney. Gun.
This is Howard on second down. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bears on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now Trubisky to throw, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his third touchdown. Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. Onto the field now come the Bears. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
Let's go. Green 35.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Let's go. No, check. Patriots.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's go. Green. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 6 seconds now. 5 seconds. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Ravens, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they...